Hey guys, the Masked Saiyan here, and I wanted to continue on with Goku's various Super Saiyan forms. Today we're going to be talking about the Super Saiyan 4 form. It is now non-canon ever since Dragon Ball Super um, became canon, so it's quite unfortunate for a lot of fans because I know how much the Super Saiyan 4 form either gets a lot of love or a lot of hate. Yeah, it's just basically hate it or love it. But for me personally, I think the form is real cool. Like it's so different and unique from the other Super Saiyan forms. It's just more in tone with their Saiyan nature, which is the Ozaru form, where they're kind of like a monkey, as Frieza states. They look more like a monkey or a great ape, which is what the Izaru meaning is. Um, but yeah, so here we have two figures. This is from the Greatest Saiyan line, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. It also comes, that line has Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and the golden great ape of Goku. Really awesome figures. And right over here we have Super Saiyan 4 Xeno Goku. He is exclusively from the Super Dragon Ball Heroes series, which is of course non-canon as well. But it just has so many awesome characters in that show. It's basically fan service. And Xeno Goku, he's from a different universe from our Goku's universe. He he still can turn Super Saiyan 4, but apparently he can't turn Super Saiyan Blue because that's what our Goku can turn into. They're trying to, I guess, differentiate between them. But nevertheless, he has a really cool gi. It's quite different from the normal gi, and he has like red and black and blue colors. It's a bit different from what he's normally wearing, which is usually orange and blue. I mean, in GT's case, he's wearing a blue shirt and yellow pants, so that's actually different as well. But anyways, I mean, let's get started on talking about Dragon Ball GT. That series, before, it was supposed to be the continuation of Dragon Ball Z, which brought Goku back into becoming a child, wished by Emperor Pilaf and his gang with the Black Star Dragon Balls. So that has the red Shenron. They totally messed up their wish and worded it wrong, and they actually made Goku into a child. And the whole reason behind that, I've realized from Toei, the company that makes the show, is that they wanted to go back into the Dragon Ball roots, the OG Dragon Ball, where when Goku was a child, I guess since he was becoming so powerful in Dragon Ball Z, they wanted him to take a step back so that they can go back into the whole, grounded nature of just a child and having adventures as a child. And they wanted to give more spotlight to the present Trunks, who's now basically an adult in that show. I guess maybe a teenager. Same with Pan, which is Goku's granddaughter. She was basically a teenager, maybe almost a teenager at that point. I don't know exact ages, but yeah, that trio started the show, going on their grand tour. I believe that's what a lot of people think GT stands for. And so they're going on a grand tour around the universe, checking out all the different planets. But But I mean, GT gets a lot of flack. Why? Because I mean, the concept of it was great on paper. It sounds good, but I believe the execution of it just fell flat. And I think that the different aspects of it were great. We got Super Saiyan 4 out of it. We got, the Super Baby saga was probably what made it become popular, which introduced Golden Grade Ape as well as Super Saiyan 4. And, Super Baby was a formidable foe. Brought in the whole 10 times Kamehameha, which looked awesome because it was red. And then after that, we had Super 17 Saga, which once again sounded good on paper, but it was executed poorly, very anticlimactic. And I mean, yeah, it was just too short too. And then we get on to the Dragon Saga, and that brought Omega Shenron, and of course brought Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, although it was kind of a shortcut to use the Brute Rays or Blitz Rays to bring his tail back and make him turn Golden Ape to finally become Super Saiyan 4. But, they need a Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta so that they can fuse him with Super Saiyan 4 Goku and get the ultimate warrior, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And, he was awesome. He looked cool. I mean, the thing is, he basically looked like Goku, but with red hair, and of course the vest that Gogeta usually wears. And, Super Saiyan 4 Goku looks cool, but, I mean, they could have done more with that. I mean, because Super Saiyan Gogeta, the yellow-haired one back in Z, he kind of had more of Vegeta's hair, but with a bang, like Gohan's bang or something. But they could have incorporated that kind of hairstyle more so, but kind of like a mullet. You know how Super Saiyan 4 Goku has like a mullet, long hair on the back, kind of shorter on the front, but still long. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. They just decided to go with Goku's hairstyle and just make it red. And I think they made it red because if it was black, it would just look like Goku with a vest. But anyways, I did like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta because he had some pretty awesome attacks. His most powerful move was the Big Bang Kamehameha, and I like how different it was. He had like a hand gesture, just goes like this, and it looked really cool, like the blast itself. This was opposed to Vegito, the other fusion of Goku and Vegeta, where his final move is called the Final Kamehameha. And yeah, it looks cool. The beam itself looks cool because it's like a beam with like swirls around it, but I mean, he just looks like he's doing a Kamehameha, really. It doesn't have like a different hand gesture, just like how like Vegeta, all his moves look cool because they're different from the traditional Kamehameha. It's just like, that's Kamehameha, but, Vegeta has like the Big Bang attack, He has the Final Flash, it's like, he has the Gallic Gun. He has all sorts of different hand gestures and poses to do his moves. So it's really unique. Kamehameha, you can only do so much. You just kind of like a Hadouken for Street Fighter, but that's beside the point. But yeah, I mean, Final Kamehameha is just basically Kamehameha. But which leads me to the Brawly movie, which we'll get into when we start reviewing, Brawly figures and things like that. And Gogeta figures, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta figures. But that when he was doing his final Kamehameha in the movie, I mean, that's probably not what it's called, but I'm just saying the last Kamehameha that he was going to do to basically kill Broly, um, you know, it's just a Kamehameha. He didn't even say anything before that. You know how we just said Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has the Big Bang Kamehameha to incorporate Vegeta's move with Goku's Kamehameha, you know, Big Bang attack plus Kamehameha. And then we have Vegito with the final Kamehameha because of Vegeta's final flash mixed with Goku's Kamehameha makes that move. But then Super Saiyan Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta just starts powering up and just says Kamehameha, and that's it. So, I mean, what was that? How is it different from the other Kamehamehas? You know, I mean, yeah, he's Gogeta, so it's gonna be a very powerful Kamehameha, but like they could have said Big Bang Kamehameha or something right beforehand just to show that this is Gogeta, which is the fusion of Goku and Vegeta. You should have some kind of incorporation of Vegeta's move into that name, but anyways, I digress. So back to the Super Saiyan 4s. This form is what I really liked about Dragon Ball GT and Super Dragon Ball Heroes, of course. This one in particular is actually the Limit Breaker version of Super Saiyan 4, where his fur and his hair glistens a red color. And I mean, this is the bomb. I really like this figure. I mean, OG Super Saiyan 4 obviously, you know, has a place in my heart, but Limit Breaker, he's just powerful and awesome. He just looks so cool, especially with his clothes too. So, but yeah, let me know your thoughts on Dragon Ball GT and the Super Saiyan 4 form and Super Saiyan and the Super Dragon Ball Heroes series, and what you think of the Limit Breaker form. But let's get down into reviewing the figures. So here we have Super Saiyan 4 Goku from Dragon Ball GT. This is from the Greatest Saiyan line of figures. And just this, I think, one of the most perfect Dragon Ball GT figures out there of Super Saiyan 4 Goku. It's actually the best one in my opinion. Perfectly sculpted. You don't even see the attachment of the legs that you usually see in all the other figures. So that's great. Awesome attention to detail of the tail bursting out of the pants. So that's pretty cool. Shading everywhere. His face looks menacing. Did perfect on the eyes with the red outline, his yellow eyes with the pupils. Please excuse the dust, but I do have him out on display, so it looks great. It's just cool that Super Saiyan 4 basically brought the mullet back into the hair trend, you know. All right, now let's bring in Super Saiyan 4 Xeno Goku. Oop. So I guess his belt usually it tends to come off quite easily, so please be aware of that. Same with his tail. It was quite tight when I was trying to put it in, and yeah, you gotta be careful on that. I've heard reviews that if you ever try taking it off, it could snap, you know, so you don't want that. These figures aren't cheap, so. But I like how the paint is metallic almost. to show that limit breaker red glimmer. Has some battle damage. You know, when he turns Super Saiyan 4, it's just funny. His shirt just tears just like that. No matter what, he's gotta show off his upper torso physique, you know. Pants are all torn up too, so that's pretty cool. And I mean, he looks pretty much the same. I mean, he doesn't have his arm doing a blast like the other one, but yeah, let's bring them together. So yeah, I mean, the arm is sticking up for the GT one. I really like that attention to detail and adding the sensu bean bag right here for the Xeno Goku. That's pretty cool. Yeah, they did an excellent job on this one. Yeah, this one I would say is my favorite Super Saiyan 4 Goku figure, but I mean, this one's a close second just because he's OG and he's the best GT Super Saiyan 4 Goku in my opinion. So well, there you have it. And let me know what your thoughts are on these figures. If you have them, what you would want to do to improve them. I don't think there's any improvement needed. They're practically perfect. I mean, yeah, the whole belt and the tail is, you know, is kind of not the best fit, but I mean, once it's on there and you're just displaying it, they look amazing. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and let's have more of a discussion on this.